Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Chamber of Skulls. So, if you haven't seen the short that I put out a few days ago, or the video that I just posted letting you guys know what's going on lately, you'll notice my little sidekick is not with us anymore. Excuse me. So yeah, he had to go back home this past week, or yesterday, and now it's just the two of us, but he is watching with us, as he even watches the videos after I post them, while he's sitting right here doing the video with me. He likes watching them, and that's what really gets me going, is the fact that he could still be a part of it, but he still is excited to watch it. He comes up with a lot of different ideas. Like, it was his idea last week to try the smoke machine. Well, it's kind of both of our ideas, but we found the smoke machine, we found the remote control, and we both thought that it might be a good idea to get some smoke in here, give it a little bit more of a spooky vibe, even though kind of overdid it on the smoke, and that was all my fault. Another thing you notice is that I don't have my mask on, and that's partially because of you guys. The last two videos I asked you what you preferred, if you wanted to see me with my mask, or if you wanted to see me without my mask, and I didn't hear back from you guys. And I noticed last week that my video views were not near what they normally are, and I wasn't quite sure if that was just because the skull didn't interest you guys, or if you noticed that I had my mask and you chose not to do it because that's not what you come to see. I want your guys' input on that. I'm going to definitely do it for a Halloween special. Not sure what I'm doing for my Halloween special yet, but I did go to the Halloween store today, picked up this little beast right here, and got ideas for stuff to do inside and outside. So with that out of the way, let's get into our little friend here, the Black Mamba. One thing I noticed about this, after I bought it, after I got home, is this skull has a bunch of witchcraft symbols all over it. Now, I had one that I got, what was it, 2 weeks ago now. Actually, no, last week I got it, and I was going to do it for this video. Well, yesterday I bought one, and I bought one today. So I was like, well, I got three to choose from this week, which one should I do? I got help choosing, and we decided to pick this one. When I initially got it, I had, I think, 3 or 4 different ones to choose from that I was interested in buying. And we came down with this one. I didn't look too hard on it. I figured it was something different. It was something aesthetically different. I don't have anything in my collection with any snakes. I don't have anything with anything on it. I'm sitting here looking at my skulls, and the only other thing that I have, which I haven't made a video on yet, and that's it. So this one here stands in 2 distinctive different ways. One, my first one with a snake. Well, actually, no, just the 2. One, the only one that I got with a snake. 2, the only one that has anything with it. All my other skulls are just the basic skulls. We've got the demon, we've got the mohawk, we've got the helmet, which, I mean, sure, you look at a helmet, but we've got all different variant ones that are part of the skull, but nothing quite like this. That was even the part that was brought up to buy this one. Well, you don't have anything like this one, get it. Now, the other one that I was going to get stands completely apart from anything that I have. And that was my first choice. I'm looking around, and I'm looking around. It's actually Spirit Halloween. You guys haven't been there yet? I would definitely recommend checking it out. Depending on where you live, I went to the one in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and it's a fairly decent sized one. They've got a lot of props. They've got a lot of costumes, a lot of decorations. A lot of animatronics. Well, I shouldn't really say a lot. The one in St. Cloud, they had a handful of animatronics, and they only had a few skulls. They had a bunch of plastics, Halloween decoration skulls. They're really good design. Don't get me wrong on that part. But when I think of skulls in my collection, I think of resin. Plastic is more a Halloween decoration. It's something you put outside for your, or maybe put around your house for your Halloween decoration. The resin skulls or any other hard material, plaster, are the ones that I feel are more decorative, more collective. So yeah, now with that mumble jumble out of the way, and I wasted enough of your time, let's get back to our guest of honor, the Black Mamba. This piece, it has your general snake going through, except this one is through the nasal cavity and the eyes, where you generally see it. I know it's kind of dark down here tonight. My main light isn't working, and I didn't realize that until I started the video. But you get, instead of going through the mouth and the eyes, this one's going through the nasal and the eyes. But the one part I didn't realize until I got home, I was actually questioned if that changed my mind on how I felt about this, which it does not. It has a bunch of witchcraft inscriptions in here. It's got all your astrological signs. It's got different symbols on the front, the sun, the moon, a whole bunch of different stuff. You have the star, which, if anybody knows anything, the star is either A, demonic, or B, witchcraft. Now, the Mamba is known for dark magic, witchcraft. We got the star, witchcraft. So, let's bring it down. This is the witchcraft Black Mamba. We'll call her the Black Mamba. I must say, craftsmanship is excellent. Craftsmanship on the skull, on the snake, is spot on. There's absolutely, I would definitely give this one 10 out of 10. Even all your little sketchings in here, they're not just thrown in there. They're put in there with purpose. They're put in there with care. Someone didn't just go in there with a putty knife and cut it out. The circle on the star, perfect aesthetic circle. The star, everything is cut out. There's no triangles, if you want to say. Like I said, I would give this one a 10 out of a 10, and it's definitely going to hold a very much appreciated spot in my collection. As far as my favorites go, this, God, how can you really call what your favorite? Yeah, there's some of them that I like, but I don't call them a favorite. There's some of them out there that are nice, but every single one of them I buy for a purpose. I don't buy it just, oh, it's a skull, cool, let's put it in my collection. No, I buy it because I like it. I buy it because it looks different. I like it because it's creative. I like it because of a story it tells me. Now, it's going to probably tell you a different story than it's going to tell me. Like I said, the witchcraft Black Mamba, I call it the Black Mamba. You may call this one the witchcraft. That's the beautiful part about the imagination. It has no title on here. I didn't buy it online, so I'm not going by the artist's description. And I've got spider webs all over this damn place. Beautiful. But I'm going to end you guys here. As always, leave you with a close-up, and I will see you next week. Until then, I had a thought there I wasn't going to follow through with. So next week, we will come up with, I already know which one I'm going to do. yeah, I already know which one I'm going to do, so we will see you next week. You guys have a skull-tastic weekend, and stay safe out there.